I have been in quarantine. I have had COVID. I only have a few days left, so I'm on the other side of it. But this I know. What happened here? All of the color has come out of my hair. This is not good. I am a creative, and when you trap me up for 14 days, bad things are probably going to happen. So, if you trap me in a house with a clippers and a pair of scissors and faded hair color, something is going to happen. So I've watched a few YouTube videos on giving yourself a pixie. So now I'm an expert. So I am going to let you in on shaking my head. So I am not a professional hairdresser. So this will be a little rough, but like I said, that's okay. I've watched a few videos. I've seen some Brad Mondo, so I am good to go. Okay, so without further ado, let's see how this is gonna go. Now, just to make sure that I can do everything, I have every single card out that you can possibly put on the clipper. So I'm gonna start with the largest card, and then we're just gonna work our way down. So here we go. Okay, so we can't leave it like that because now we've got this wonderful shortness up here, but now we got no shape to my hair. So, just to be on the safe, I know usually I do a number 2 on the side, but I'm not gonna try that. I need to give her some amount of room to fix this when I get back in there. So, let's grab let's do a 3. Again, we're going to do it with this down. And do I want to try that? Yeah, come on. Okay, so we're going to do a number 3 just around the hairline. Maybe we should do a 4. Let's do a 4. Okay, so we're going to do a 4, and then we're going to just go around the bottom with this, and then work our way up. So here we go. To put a scissor on it. Okay. Let's go backwards. Let's see, that was a 6. Okay, well this will get us with a haircut. So wow, that's really short. I think what we need now is I think we need to get bleached blonde. I think this would look much better platinum. So let me clean this up and I'll get on that. Now, since most of the hair color and already bleached ends are gone, I'm just gonna do it to the whole thing. So I am using the Wella powder lightener, and then a 20 volume developer. So this is a 1 scoop to 2 ounce Again, not a stylist professional, so don't listen to me. Okay, so we have mixed it in a non-metallic bowl. We have a cute little thing. So now we are just going to get it up on there, covering every little piece of hair that we possess. Now we're just gonna let that sit on there. My hair usually lightens really well, and I'll do a check in about 15 minutes, and then probably about 20 minutes I'll take it off. So we'll come back. Okay, so I'm now processed, ready to rinse that out, and I just wanted to show you what I was going to be using. I am going to wash it out with the Color Magnetic shampoo from Redken. And then I'll be using the Dry Bar Blonde Ale to kind of tone out, because you can see I got a little bit of yellow going on up in there. And then I'll use the It's a 10 Keratin, follow it up with that with the conditioner. So let's get to it. Okay, so we hit a little bit of a snag. Turns out the Blonde Ale is not actually a toning shampoo. So plan B was after I did that, I used the It's a 10, but then I mixed some of this lilac in with the conditioner, left it on for a couple of minutes, and hopefully that will kind of tone it out. So we're about ready to see what color I've ended up with up here. If all is right with the world, it's going to be a lovely blonde pixie up underneath here, and if not, maybe my hair has fallen out. Could be due to COVID, could be due to all the bleaching I just did, or perhaps I have a nice yellow up there. So let's see what we got going on. And, oh, so it's got a little bit of yellow, but that, I can live with that. That's much better than I thought it was going to come out to be. And, oh my, and just like that, it's almost dry. So, let's get a little product in there before it dries all the way. Well, let's do a little bit of this. Okay, so we're going to put a little Bumble and Bumble hair repair up in there, which is not going to take much of that, being as how I hardly have any hair now. And we're just going to run that through. And then we're going to use a little bit of this texturizing putty manipulator and try to get it to lay down and do what I want it to do, not what it is presently trying to do. So evidently, I'm going to need to play with that for a couple minutes. So, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. And my hair's almost dry now. So, let's see how this all goes together. Okay, so few modifications later, and this is what we have. So, I ended up having to use that. You know what, actually, let me not do. I was going to use this paste, but I'm not going to do that. Let me do, this has a little bit more shine to it. So I'm going to use the Bedhead, the TG manipulator, this one right here. So it doesn't look bad, it's just a little kind of fluffy headed, and I'm afraid if once I get outside it's going to, you know, look a little something something. Okay, so, okay, yeah, that's like the quickest hairdo I've ever had. Okay, so, there we go. So some things I learned. First off, I had started with a number 8 on the top. And yeah, that was too long. And I didn't like the way that this front part right here was. It was kind of funky looking. So I went to a number 6, And then that was still a little bit too long and ended up having to go down to a number 4. So this is a number 4 on the top, and I think it's just faded down to a 3. I don't think I used a 2. I think it's a 3. Anyways, I may get to work and my stylist and my salon are like, ah, and then they decide to, fix it. So this is what I ended up with at the end. Super, super love it. Oh, I had to bleach it a second time. So I had used 20 volume. Here at my house, I only had a 10 and a 20. So I had used a 20 volume the first time for, I think it was about 45 minutes. And it was just a little bit golden still. And then I realized I didn't have any toner at my house, so I had to make that up. The next day was still a little bit yellow, so I ended up doing 20 volume again for 30 minutes. And then I used because I didn't have any toner still, quarantine with COVID, so I couldn't go anywhere and get any. So I used a light lavender semi-permanent hair color, mixed in with conditioner about 50-50 with it's a 10 keratin. Left that on for about 4 minutes, I believe it was, and then rinse that out. So definitely like this. Much better. So excited and so happy to see how this came out. So in the end, good thing. Thank y'all.